It's the 26th of May today at 2:55 and it's a nice day, so I'm making the most of the daylight yet again. And as you can see, I'm just about to begin the actual next scene of the animation. So I'm going to continue with the animation process this afternoon with a much shorter scene in which the Duff Beer truck will return to the scene to deliver a second box of Duff Beer to Moe's. And then hopefully that's when I'll go and ask my brother and see if he can very kindly help me out. And I'll be very grateful if he could cut around that door so then the door can open, and then we will see the first and only appearance of Moe himself. This is Moe Szyslak, and I'm hoping to have him walk out of the door and notice the box of Duff Beer, pick it up and take it back inside the tavern. So that is the plan for this afternoon. Not much animating at all, but it'll probably still take me quite a long time to actually complete. So I'm going to get cracking with this right now and see how I get on, beginning with moving the Duff Beer truck again, because I'm going to animate this exactly the same as I did before, and I did a really great job of this last time, so it's going to look exactly the same. So I'm just going to push the Duff Beer truck along, so it's going to deliver a box of Duff Beer to Moe's for the second time. So as you can see, I'm all set up, ready to go. So I'm going to begin now with this. It's 3:15 now, and I'm in the process of very slowly moving the Duff Beer truck along the street there. And as normal, you can check it via the onion skin tool. I'm happy with that, so I'm going to shoot frame. And you can also see my progress here as well. This is about 112 still images. I've done most of it there, the Duff Beer truck delivering the second and last box of Duff Beer to Moe's Tavern. So now I just need to finish this off. I export these images and then I'll continue. Well, it's 4:45 now and I'm still working on this one scene from animation. The Duff Beer truck has already delivered the box of beer to Moe's for the last time, as you can see. I've asked my brother to kindly help me out by cutting round the door so that it can open inwards. So if I push that inwards now, that'll open. And then I can make that open very slowly, and then that's when Moe Szyslak will come out of the bar. And so that was very nice for my brother to do that, and I'm very grateful for my brother's help for cutting around that door very carefully. So if you're watching, Jack, then thank you for doing that. That's a great help, and I appreciate that a lot. So the next thing I'm going to do, of course, so I've got this design of Moe's Tavern here, and as you can see, I've got a couple of books there. A few of my brother's books there. I'm just borrowing them to raise this background up a bit, and then when you see it on the screen here on the DS screen, you will see that it's a bit more zoomed in on the door. So now this is going to be the actual appearance. That doesn't show up very well because the sunshine is actually shining a lot, but I'm going to make Moe appear now, and then he's going to pick up that box of beer just there, and then he's going to take it back inside the tavern. Simple as. So that's what I'm actually going to try and do right now, and then after that, that's today's afternoon's animation complete, and then there'll only be one more sequence left. That's fantastic. It's 6:20 now, and for the past probably couple of hours I've been working on this scene in which Moe comes out the door to the tavern and he notices the box of beer, picks it up and takes it back in. As you can see, he's halfway there already. But this scene has been so difficult to animate. It's just pushing open the door, making it stay there. The paper keeps moving around and then it becomes a bit blurry on here because of the onion skin tool. So you need to line it up again, and then you need to try and move Moe Szyslak through to make it look like basically he's walking through the door. I've animated a bit so far, so here's 75 images as seen there. 75 individual photographs together. Here they are. Continuing from last time. To actually make that sequence so far, I'm very pleased with that by the way, and I hope I don't lose it. But to make that actual sequence with Moe, as you see Moe Szyslak, notice the door there where it opens, and you see Moe inside the actual tavern there. I used a ruler actually. I used this ruler and then turned it over and just stuck a little bit of blue tack on there with Moe Szyslak, and then poked it behind here. I poked it behind here, behind the actual picture, because there's about 4 books raising the height of this drawing, which you get the zoom in feature there. So that's a fantastic idea. I'm glad I had that idea really. And then I just moved it gradually to make it look like he's moving around. He's walking out of the door of the tavern. So it was a very good idea, but it was also proved really challenging and quite tricky to do. Quite frustrating, but luckily I've got that bit done. All I need to do now is to make Moe Szyslak go back into the bar with the beer. So that's what I'm going to do right now. It's 6:40 now, it's coming up for 6:40 anyway. And as you can see, Moe Szyslak has gone back inside the bar with his box of Duff Beer. And Homer didn't steal it this time, so that's great. Don't know what Moe would do though if he ever found out that Moe took the beer. But anyway, basically, I've finished for the afternoon now, finished for the day. This is 100 frames, and this is the whole half of the current sequence that I was working on. Set just after the beer is delivered at the tavern. So here we go. I'm very pleased with this, and it did prove very challenging and very tricky indeed to do. And I like that effect where you zoom in on Moe's tavern, the door to the bar there, just as the truck delivers the beer, and then that's when you see Moe picking it up and taking it back inside. But I'm very pleased with this, and this took hours to do. But I hope to actually do some more animating, whereas tomorrow hopefully, or the day after. But all I know is there's only one more sequence to animate, and that is absolutely fantastic. Everything is now coming together and the animation is almost complete. That is brilliant, and that's an achievement in itself. So I can't wait to continue with this animation project when I will actually finish off the animation. Be brilliant. It's the 27th of May. Bank holiday Monday at 2:30. Another great sunny day, but today I'm going to hopefully see if I can try and actually complete this whole animation, which is absolutely going to be fantastic. I've been looking forward to this now for a very long time to get this far, and I'm finally here. So the final sequence ever for the whole animation project. Fantastic. As you can see, the final sequence actually begins with Homer walking along the pavement from the left-hand side of the screen, so he's pictured there already. He's in the right position, and he's going to walk along there now, and he's going to walk into the bar. Very simple. That's what I'm going to do right now. Then I'm going to show you some of my progress as I'm animating it, as I'm going. So I hope to do very well indeed today with this animating, but it's the last day, so I should do a great job. For about approaching 3:30 now, and I've completed a little tiny bit of the sequence. This is 70 photographs, just Homer casually walking into the bar and then closing the door behind him. So now we're ready for the next bit of the scene where music notes will appear above the door, and then we will see the cameo appearances from both Brian and Stewie Griffin from Family Guy. And I'm going to do that, and that's going to be a reference to the Road to the Multiverse Season 8 episode of Family Guy. So I'm referencing that. I thought it would be a fantastic idea to have cameo appearances from those two Family Guy characters in this animation. So that's what I'm going to do next, as the music notes appear around the door to Moe's Tavern, to show that Homer and his friends are having a fantastic time in there. So that's what I'm going to do right now. It's 5 o'clock now, and as you can see, I've been busy with the music notes, the cutouts of the music notes. As you can see, Brian and Stewie are ready to enter the scene there, the two characters from Family Guy, and they're going to make a quick cameo appearance as they walk along the pavement past Moe's Tavern. And I've been busy animating and messing around, just playing around basically with these cutouts of music notes and making it look on my DS as though Homer's in there and singing and having a great time, or just basically having a great time. There we go, that basically shows they're having some fun in there, Homer and his friends. So there we go, that's taken me quite a long time to do that, but now I'm going to introduce both Brian and Stewie into the scene, and the music notes are still going to continue to rise above the door of Moe's Tavern, and Brian and Stewie are just going to end up walking past the bar there. So that's what I'm going to do right now. That's the plan for now. It's 6:45 now, and as you can see, I'm still currently working on this scene with Brian and Stewie from Family Guy. These two characters are walking past Moe's Tavern now, and each time I'm moving them gradually. So I start off by looking. So I begin by looking at the top screen of my Nintendo DS, and then I very slowly, very gradually, take a lot of patience with this, by the way, and move these music notes along very slowly, like this. Every single music note has to be very carefully positioned, and this one, and this one. And then we move Stewie ever so slightly, and then Brian ever so slightly as well. See, you can actually see the results on the top screen of my 3DS right now. If I turn on the onion skin and turn it off again, you can compare them like that. I'm happy with that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that picture and I'm going to play you 30 photographs so far. As you can see, it's looking really great. So I'm going to keep this up until Brian and Stewie reach the end of the shot, the end of the screen there. And then I'll begin the final bit, the final scene of this animation. It's going to be fantastic. Well, it's coming up for about 9 PM now, 9 o'clock, and I cannot believe it. I've actually finally finished the whole of the animation. And it really has been a fantastic several months. Since February I've been working on this animation project now, and it's finally reached an end, and I'm very pleased with how my animation has came out. I've also learnt a lot and improved my drawing skills, so that is all brilliant really, and I've got a fantastic little animation to show off on my Facebook page, and you can access my special fan page at facebook.com/20th Century Fox Animation UK, and there you can find news updates for your favourite cartoon shows from 20th Century Fox, mostly from The Simpsons, but please check it out. You'll see this animation on there hopefully later this year, along with this behind the scenes film as divided up bite-sized segments. So anyway, coming up next on this behind the scenes film, there'll be a very quick summary of the whole animation project, and then that's it. You've almost reached the end of the actual film you're watching now actually. But thanks for taking an interest in my animation project, and thanks for watching.